Hello and good morning. Welcome to your daily reading on Wednesday, the 22nd of April. Your daily tarot reading here with him from a self-love, self-care system. So the tarot cards we're using today are the original Rider-Waite tarot deck, conceived of by A.E. Waite and designed by Pamela Coleman. So without further ado, we're going to get three cards from our deck of cards. Let's have a look at what the angels want to say today on Wednesday, the 22nd of April, this tarot reading today. Wonder it's going to be as interesting as the past 2 days, which I think have been very, very interesting. Have been interesting readings with a lot of flavor to them and quite high messages as well. It'd be interesting to see what they are actually showing me these cards. There's no secret there. I've seen them all. But hey ho, I've seen them. So let's have a look at what the angels want to tell us. Are you ready? Right. Okay. So your first cards are, you got two cards actually for the first card for today. For the two tarot cards you've got. So you've got the world and you've also got the Eight of Wands. So angels, can we talk about why you brought out these two cards for this reading today? It's an interesting time in the whole of humanity right now. And many of the souls who are right now incarnate on Earth chose very specifically to be part of this collective change and vision. At the current time, the collective vision is recalibrating, it's rewiring, and new feelings are being projected out into the world at large. The angels are saying to me that you're being called on the level of infinity, because these eight wands of movement, that's what they're saying to me, to move yourself and shift yourself into a space where you may want to voice some of your thoughts and your ideas around the collective vision. This doesn't mean being a politician or doing something massive or anything like that. You can voice these thoughts in smaller and gentler ways in a community way. Now, the angels are saying all change actually comes from the bottom. It doesn't come from the top. So obviously we have a very weird system in this world where it's very top, sorry, bottom heavy, very top centric with small 1%, with all the money, making decisions, but they're not actually the shifters of energetic vibration. We are. Because it always takes the people to change things. Think about slavery, think about discrimination, think about some of these things, about how they shifted. And the angels are saying that this is the time now where the world is actually about to revolve, return. I don't know. They're saying a word. They're saying return. They're saying I don't know the word they're saying, but it's like it's going to turn on its head and it's going to become a new version of itself. Now, we're all part of this collective drive. We're all part of this collective vision. We're all part of this change. And you're being asked to also become part of this infinite potential of movement. These eight I'm seeing, when I look at them, I actually see the infinity symbol going round. And the angels are saying it's because there's an infinite potential laying on its side where everybody gets to have very, very much the same kind of opportunities. Now, obviously, when we talk opportunities, we all immediately go to money, jobs, status. No, that's not what they're talking about. They're talking about a world where everybody feels safe, has Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Do you know what Maslow's hierarchy of needs? I will try, if I recall, to put in the notes somewhere where you can Google it, but you could just Google it anyway. It's the hierarchy of needs that talks about the things that are basic human rights and needs of a person to have a physically supported life. One of it's a triangle of needs, okay? And at the bottom of the triangle is safety, security, love, that kind of nourishment, food, heat, water. And this is what we're talking about here with regard to this understanding of where humanity needs to recalibrate calibrate itself, change itself, and you are part of this vision, and you're being asked to follow any soul calls or whispers to get you to a place where you can become part of the change that you want to see. Okay, right, so next card. So we've got the a six of pentacles, and the angels are talking about this wisdom. It's following on from these two cards, and they're talking about you sharing that wisdom, rather that you know the spiritual understanding that you have, this vision that you can see of the world, this spiritual acuity that you actually already embody. They're asking me to ask you to start to give it to others. Now obviously here he's giving money and he's got these very balanced scales, kind of very Libran energy. But what they're talking about the angels is they're saying that this is about you really realizing that you may know things that you're keeping to yourself that you need to share with the collective. You need to bring it out. You need to say it. Now, often when I say this stuff, and the angels are saying this as well, we get the impression, me and the angels actually, that everyone goes straight to, I need to be a leader then, I need to be a massive speaker on stage. No, remember what they said. The change comes from the bottom rungs. You just need to start speaking your words, speaking your beliefs, sharing your vision. This is very love-centric, this energy. It also leans into monetary abundance and how you use it effectively in order to shift and change maybe thoughts of yourself and for others, sharing a visionary understanding where we do not need this anymore, where everyone is in alignment. The scales are balanced in such a way that all people are collectively within the vision of heart-centered living. It's powerful, right? So you got this five, love a thumbs up, and I'd absolutely love a subscribe to this channel, especially if you've been here for a while and you haven't done it already. I'd love for you to join the tribe. Right, then your final card is the Hierophant, and it makes so much sense. Unbelievable. Shift, movement, becoming part of the vision of the drive for new humanity, speaking your words, saying what you think, sharing that vision, and then becoming the master at actually stepping up to the spiritual knowledge that you already have. Now, there's two-pronged energy around this card, and the angels are saying there's two levels to this. Level one is that you're still learning and you're shifting and you're understanding so that then you can share. Level two is that you're kind of in that medium ground where you're exploring what you need to share, what you want to share. And level three is just getting on with it. I'm probably in that space, right? Get on with it. Stop hanging around. Bring the wisdom to those who seek it. Bring the wisdom to those who need it. The angels are also pointing out that when we are bringing messengers through the collective high vibratory spiritual ethos and through that center, you're not being necessarily asked to tell everybody here. You only need to tell at least one person, because Chinese whispers are good, right? And then they'll tell 10 people maybe, and then they'll tell 20 people maybe. You do not need to be the full catalyzer of this in the sense that you tell all these people at once. You just need to be the catalyst of this, where you are the one that lights that ignition flame, sends that message down the train carriages right to the end, so it gets to the driver, so he knows what's going on. Makes sense? Makes sense? Makes sense? It's a journey, changing direction, changing focus. Collectively, the vision is growing for the whole of humanity to become a strong, wise, sage-like energetic system, as opposed to a system that knowledge is quite infantile and doesn't actually hit its strong spaces because it reduces some of its people and reveres others of its people. All right, my lovelies. There you go. That is your reading for Wednesday, the 22nd of April. Namaste, everyone. Have a glorious, beautiful day. And I will see you tomorrow. Take care of yourselves. If you are interested, please feel free to go to my website, www.selflove-selfcare-system.com, and subscribe to my mailing list as well. Send you all so much love, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now. Take care. Bye. Bye.